That looks a decent ball. And here's a chance. Smashing save, really good save that.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Caicedo. He'll try from distance. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Arsenal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Jimenez. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Son Heung-min. He's had a hit! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 51 minutes is number 7, Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde. Federico Valverde.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's found the... and the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Fagioli. Akanji. Caicedo. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. De Vrel looking to get on the end of this. Showing good feet. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution.
Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's a decent clearance. Valverde! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Over to the left. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Deftly away. And here's the chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Valverde. And here's Messi. Oh, such a clever... Messi! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Substitution in progress.
Modena making another change here. And it's De Vrel. Spread it left. Son Heung-min. Played out to the right. Chance! Yes! And surely that settles it. That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. De Vrel. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good-looking ball. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Vrij. And he's there to get it away. Modena have it back and can go again. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's good running with the ball. So what can they make of this? Son Heung-min. Speculative strike. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Substitutions taking place.
Modena are making a change now. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective over the years.
That has been slung wide. And no, that was never going to make it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oyarthabal. Oh, he's found some space here. And that has been... He's having a hit! And that is a routine catch. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Valverde just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night.
Arsenal artık kutlama yapmakta özgür. Bir üst lige çıkmayı garantileyen ekip yepyeni taktikler deneme fırsatına sahip. Tabii taraftarlar hala güzel bir futbol izlemek istiyor. Peki oyuncular bu isteği yerine getirebilecek mi? İzleyip göreceğiz. Taraftarın galibiyet beklentisinin net bir şekilde hissedildiği maçta Emirates Arsenal'a bir kez daha kucak açıyor. Aksiyon başladı bile. Valverde. Kaleciden büyüleyici bir hamle.
Valverde çok da kötü oynadı diyemeyiz açıkçası.
Messi kısa oynamayı deniyor. Fagioli. Son vuruş. Gol! Arsenal'ın golü.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 8 minutes is number 8.
Arsenal harika bir başlangıç yaptı. Takım şimdiden öne geçmeyi başardı. Değerli bir fırsat. Vuruyor. Ve top ağlarda. Bekliyorduk, istiyorduk. Bu maçı imzasını atması olmazdı. Enfes bir bitiriş. Şahane oynadı.
Bence topu kontrol ettikten sonra gerisinin geleceğini biliyordu.
Evet, fark 2 oldu.
Şu an için kimin daha iyi olduğu ortada. Bu kadarıyla da bırakmayacaklarından eminim.
Harika oynadı. İşte şans. Top ağlarda. Coştular resmen. Durmak bilmiyorlar.
Daha önce de düşünülmüş bir plan gibi. Topu al, hücuma çık.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 17 minutes is number 5. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Arsenal büyük bir üstünlük kurdu.
Takım son dakikalarda müthiş bir performans gösterdi ve duracak gibi de görünmüyor. Daha fazla gol geliyor olabilir.
Mikel Oyarzabal kafasını kaldırdı. Şut deniyor. Ve topu ağlara yolluyor. Bir tane daha. Rakip ne olduğunu anlayamadı bile.
Topu kaptırdığında böyle yakalanma ihtimali ortaya çıkıyor işte.
İşler neredeyse fazla kolay bir hal aldı.
Kimin muazzam bir momentum yakaladığı apaçık ortada. Asıl merak
İşte şut! Çok güzel bir gol. Coştular resmen. Durmak bilmiyorlar.
Gol şöleni izliyoruz resmen ama işlerin bu kadar tek taraflı olması artık korkutan bir hal almaya başladı.
Günün ikinci golünü attı. Gerisi de gelebilir.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Kalite farkı net bir şekilde ortada.
Rakip inanılmaz sarsılmış durumda. Teknik direktörlerinin sağ kenarından oyuncularını sakinleştirmeye çalıştığını görebiliyorsunuz. Bir an önce panik yapmayı bırakmalılar. Şu andan itibaren soğukkanlılık çok önemli.
Ve atakları şimdilik tehlikeli bir vuruş. 6. golü bulmak üzereydi.
Yani en azından özgüveni tam. O mesafeden denemek herkes yapmaz.
Caicedo topu kazanmak için iyi mücadele etti. Nagato. Nefis bir müdahale. Karşı atak geliyor. İlerlemeye devam ediyor. Sağa oynuyor. Topu karşıladı. İçeri bir göz gezdirdi. Çok güzel fırladı. Ve direğin yanından dışarıda. Tehlike yaratabilir. Ve geri dönmeyi iyi vurdu. Ve gol! Bir tane daha. Rakip ne olduğunu anlayamadı bile.
Evet, artık son düdüğün gelmesini bekliyorlar. Utanç verici bir durum.
The goal scorer for Arsenal, number 5, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Akanji. Geçmeyi başardı. Messi. Güzel vurdu. Evet, hakem düdüğünü çaldı ve devre arasına giriyoruz. İlk yarıda öndeki takım neredeyse tek kale oynuyor. Canları ne isterse yapıyorlar.
En iyi savunma hücumdur sözünün kanıtı niteliğinde bir yarı izledik adeta. Bu bitmek bilmeyen atakların ardından kim olsa biraz çaresiz kalırdı. Bu yüksek tempoyu daha ne kadar sürdürebilirler bilmiyorum ama karşılığını fazlasıyla elde ettiler.
And there they
Arsenal
are,
ilk
three
yarıda
broken
rakibi
players,
adeta
everyone.
sağdan sildi. Bir mucize olmazsa bu maç onların cebinde gibi görünüyor. İkinci yarıya santra ile başlıyoruz. İlerlemeyi başardı. Messi! Ve top dışarıda.
Müthiş bir çaba gösterdiğini söylemeden geçmeyelim. Belli ki şık bir şey yapmak istedi.
Büyük tehlike. Ve top kontrolden çıkıyor. Caicedo. Haccioli. Bu sefer bu kadar gelebildiler. Messi ve şut! Aman kötü yakalandılar. Önemli bir müdahale. Caicedo. Robertson.
The attendance for this match was
Heung-min Son.
60,179.
Koşan arkadaşını bulmaya çalışıyor. Adeta şov yapıyor. Gol şansı. Olmadı. Top dışarıda.
Denemeye kesinlikle değerdi. Daha kötülerini de gördük. En azından sonraki denemelerinin temelini atmış oldu.
Güzel bir baskı. Planlarını zorluyorlar. Evet, top zaman kaybedilmeden ekibe geri dönüyor. Başarılı savunma ve kötü hücum. Gelişme yok. Messi. Ve şut geldi. Kaleci ne yapması gerektiğini çok iyi biliyor.
Kontra ataklarda ne kadar iyi olduklarının bir kanıtı daha.
Barcelona ilk değişiklik hakkını kullanıyor.
Substitution.
Ve topu rakibe hediye ediyor. İlerleyecek bir yol buldu. Heung-min Son yola devam ediyor. Kaleye! Top boşta. Bakalım ilk kim yetişecek?
Yani böyle bir durumda kaleciye şapka çıkarmaktan başka ne yapılabilir ki? Muhteşem bir müdahale.
Messi. Valverde. Etkileyici bir gol. Resmen tarihi bir fark ve sonu gelecek gibi de değil.
Toplu bir hareket başladı. Tribünün belirli bölümleri stadı gruplar halinde terk ediyor. Eleştirmek zor tabii.
İnanılmaz, gerçekten inanılmaz. Sıra dışı bir maç izliyoruz.
Takımına kattıklarının haddi hesabı yok gerçekten. Karşısında durulmaz, önlenemez bir güç olarak boy gösteriyor.
Robertson
Substitutions taking place.
geçmeyi başardı. Messi. Heung-min Son. Messi şuta çeviriyor. Güzel mücadele etti. Heung-min Son güzel oynadı. Valverde olabilirdi ama olmadı. Hakem düdüğünü çaldı. Karşısındakileri resmen dağıtan, dinamo gibi işleyen bir takım izledik. Bomba gibi bir performanstı. Valverde hat-trick'le maçın kahramanı oldu. Olağanüstü bir performans.
Well, hello and welcome one and all to what is a very special day on the English football scene. It's the day Arsenal meet Manchester United, two giant institutions of the game that also happen to be amongst its most decorated. This a fixture which has been globally recognised as one of the defining rivalries of recent years. Rivalry often personal between managers and players, and down to the fact that both have so excelled. Every game akin to gladiatorial combat and decorated with wonderful attacking football, crunching physicality. Faces have come and gone and rivalry has entered into a new era, but there is one thing that never changes, and that is the fact that neither of these sides can bear the idea of losing to the other, and that on its own a factor sufficient to make this utterly unmissable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And already we're underway here. Højlund, that's a good ball out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gets his head to it! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, this looks sharp. Ahmad. Ahmad! And he's quick to get it clear again. Martinez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now that's well seen too. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Maguire deals with that comfortably. Menu has a look and plays it forward. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. And it's pulled back. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Goal! After 25 minutes is number 16.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! And he gets rid in a hurry. Lisandro Martinez attempts a clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Diogo Dalot. So, what can they make of this? Well read, nice interception. That's a good run down the left. Rice. He's gone for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good ball, and this look... He's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gabriel. And he's surging through. Shot at goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mazraoui was in no mood for any of that. Now Ugarte threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Trossard. Stood up well to him there. Mazraoui. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ah, looks a smashing ball. There's the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Diogo Dalot. Martinez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. Merino. Jorginho. Menu. Oh, good spread. Rice. Oh, there's a probing ball. Menu. Diogo Dalot.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Diogo Dalot. And a header! Saliba gets good distance on it. And Dalot. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Merino. Mikel Merino, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba. Trossard looks to get on the end of this. Ahmad. Mazraoui. Jorginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jorginho. Merino. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Showing good feet. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Goes searching with that cross. Well, the counter could be on here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Manchester United have reclaimed it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bruno Fernandes. Showing great feet there. Mazraoui. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ahmad has found the net here, of course. Bruno Fernandes has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He's having a go! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Ahmad. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's through, now is he in? Can he put it away? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Partey. Guarneri. And he's away, and the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They've played it short. Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to belt it away. Nice interception, well timed.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played in by Jorginho. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this, and
that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And a quick reminder
So
today,
thank you
everybody,
very
to
much, Jim, for Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embrace. Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
What are you thinking about the goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening.
Valverde! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of... He's having a go! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now the finish! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. There's the shot. He scores. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man.
Valverde! They've scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Just eases him off the ball. Arsenal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then...
And the shot! Has another go! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Son Heung-min! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo. Has a go! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Arsenal utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. Here we go again. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, real chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Jordan Henderson. Valverde does well to get it back. It's a sweet ball, that. He can run onto that. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what? Valverde! And he hits the net. And And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gets into some space. Son Heung-min. And he whips it in. He gets big. Really well taken goal. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Martinez. That's Valverde. Great ball, and he's had a shot! And that's wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Substitution.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got the shot away! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
How many? Just how many?
Number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Valverde. He's picked his way through. Into the box. Terrific header. Loose ball now. Oh, Waters, and he's following up. It's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Messi is flagged offside. Foot in. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Davis. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now Cajuste. Davis. Broadhead. He has found the way through. Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Jimenez. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Here's EFOOTBALL. Fagioli. Son Heung-min. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Has a look and plays it forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball out wide.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Valverde. Valverde! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a sharp pass. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Half an hour played now. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. Broadhead. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Cajuste. He could be in here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Caicedo. Valverde has found the net here, of course.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, that's a key interception. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Looks to the other side. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Cajuste. And he's being shifted off it. Fagioli. Morsi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Out to the right. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's ambitious. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his... Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Up for a header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alexander-Arnold. Great defending, strong and determined. Kajuste fiddles it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Valverde. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min, Akanji. He's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
Arsenal really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Morsi. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Johnson. The fullback is in acres of space here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Played out to the left flank. That is a great pick out.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Played in deep. And that has been knocked clear. Chooses to... There's the shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ipswich can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Ipswich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Caicedo's cross. Davis. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back.
And it's been given away. He can run onto that. There's no flag.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kajuste. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cleared away. Arsenal really will have to throw everything at this now. Nicely aimed pass. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Caicedo. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mikel Oyarzabal and Caicedo. That has been slung wide. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the ball's a good one here. Referee has just said play on. 2 minutes to be added on. Caicedo. And that's going right the way across. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Valverde claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. And already we're underway here. Deftly out wide. Davis promptly onto that, and that is that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's nothing new for attacking players to be converted into wing-backs and full-backs. But in this guy, Alphonso Davies, I think we might have uncovered something rather special. The raw pace, the energy, the athleticism. It's an endless drive he seems to have, and it's quite incredible.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mikel Oyarzabal, Caicedo, Fagioli, and Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a pretty loose pass. Akanji, good purposeful running this. He's gone forward. Davis. Sane. And it's Goretzka. And Kim Min-jae. Dyer. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. For Olise. And that has left him in a heap. Fagioli. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's lost his man here.
Kane, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kim Min-jae. Kimmich. And it's Davis. And it's Sané. Caicedo. Muller turns back here, probably the best option. Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Olise. Great skill, that's nice. Now it's Muller. Fagioli. Played towards the other side. And it's Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Davis cuts out the pass. Goretzka. He's had it taken off him. Oyarzabal has given away a free kick. Dyer. Kim Min-jae to Goretzka. Muller. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's there to belt it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Valverde. Has a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Kimmich. Oh, good-looking ball. Olise. It's Kimmich. And that is out of play. Tries to dink it in. Another throw-in. Corner it is. They've played it short. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Valverde, shot a goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Son Heung-min does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Kane. And he's had it nicked away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Swung over. Goretzka. Now he's off and running. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Oh, this looks sharp. Muller. Kane. Now it's Muller. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Akanji. He's got away. Now it's Kane. And he's running through. Nicely spread. Shapes to shoot. He's scored. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's forced to go back.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And it's Sané. Akanji simply refused to be outdone there. Davis has a look and plays it forward. And they can counter here. He is through here. Kane. It's Kane! Yes! And the lead is 3!